Let's begin with you with the benefits of saving money for the future. Talk to me about having financial security and peace of mind, saving to provide a safety net for emergencies, medical expenses, job loss, just all around reducing stress and anxiety and uncertainty with
let's
money.
Just lay down one of the laws, right? None of us can predict the future, right? That's I think that's
so you
true.
should live now.
You cannot predict the future. So because you can't predict the future, you don't know what expenses are going to come up. You might need it for medical reasons. You might need it to replace a vehicle. You might need it to help kids or grandkids out. You might need it to all kinds of things that you just don't know. And so you want to save to make sure that you can cover the unexpected and the unpredictable.
Yeah. Brandon, why should we save?
Well, contrary to maybe what people think financial advisors think, because I get this all the time, I genuinely believe the objective of good financial planning is to allow you to maximize the dollars you spend throughout your life evenly, right? I don't want any cliffs. I don't want any like crazy raises. Like the objective is not to just save and have buku dollars in retirement. I don't think that makes sense because every year of your life is so valuable, right? Today, I've got...
Rex finds no value in life, apparently.
Contrary to how some financial advisors believe, some people have a goal to pass on legacies and wealth to future generations and want to amass a lot of money.
That's true. That's fair. And if that's your goal, I can help you do that. We can help you do that. In fact, that's probably the easiest financial plan to do, right? You just simply save a bunch extra. You save more than you need to, and you build that wealth up. That's a really easy thing. The harder plan is to figure out how to make memories with your kids while they're young, how to have fun with grandkids, and still make sure that you've got enough set aside that you're always going to have enough through retirement.
So I don't think either plan is more difficult than the other. They both have their own complexities, whether it's tax planning, whether it's how do we pass it on most efficiently, whether it's balancing the money for today versus tomorrow. I think both from a planning standpoint, I think they're both complex. I think from the emotional and behavioral standpoint, the balancing act between trying to spend a bunch today and die close to broke, right? Or die with less capital because you're enjoying a lot of it today. I think the balancing act and the emotional draw of that is extremely difficult because you get so accustomed to a certain lifestyle today that as inflation increases and you try and keep up with that lifestyle or you try and keep up with your neighbors, I think that is extremely challenging.
Well, it's not about keeping up with your neighbors.
Isn't it?
No, it's not.
I mean,
it's not. Rex, you know this of all
people.
Go
from camper trailer to RV.
You of all people know this, right? You guys go on vacations and do great, fun family vacation. I mean, you guys are so family oriented. Your objectives are to build amazing family memories and family bonds, right? Like that is what you guys are doing, and you spend money it takes money to do
it. It does, but the concern is that you see somebody that's 60 that's doing that with their kids, or 70 doing that with their kids because they've saved for so long, or with grandkids, either one or both or all the above, and great grandkids. I don't have any great grandkids yet, but you're trying to save, and as a 30 or a 40-year-old, you're seeing that 60 and 70 enjoying and being able to do all of those things, and that 30 and 40-year-old want to do that today, and they haven't saved up for it today. And that's where you get into that difficulty.
But that is where the financial planning comes in, where you can say, all right, at your age, you're 35 years old today, you can, as long as you're living on X, because that's what I do. When I do a financial plan, I want to know, what are you living on today, right? What is your monthly spending? Let's just say it's $6,000 a month. That's what you're spending today. After the mortgage is paid, after the taxes are paid, you need $6,000 a month to just kind of live as you're living today. That is the baseline. I want to make sure that I can have you set so that not only will you have $6,000 a month adjusted for inflation, for, your working years, but also all through retirement. That is the baseline. If I can make sure that with a high probability of success, you're going to have enough and more than enough money to hit that goal and maintain today's lifestyle for the rest of your life, that's like step one.